Have you ever had a day where it feels like the universe is trying to tell you something? Something powerful, something that could change the course of your life? Today, that message is waiting for you. In this very moment, God is speaking to you, offering guidance, wisdom, and peace for the journey ahead. So take a deep breath and stay with me. The message you're about to hear might just be the answer you've been searching for. Let's start by acknowledging something we've all felt: the search for meaning. Whether we admit it or not, each of us is constantly looking for signs, for guidance, for reassurance that we are on the right path. But what if I told you that the message you need is already there, waiting for you to notice? Today, God's message for you is this: the answers you seek are closer than you think. Have you ever noticed how certain moments in life seem to have a deeper meaning? Maybe a conversation with a stranger, a song that comes on at just the right time, or even a challenge that suddenly reveals a new perspective. These are not random events. They are signs, divine signs, that you are not walking this journey alone. Right now, God is encouraging you to open your heart and mind to these signs. They are placed in your life to guide you, to remind you that no matter how lost or confused you feel, you are never truly alone. Whether you realize it or not, the universe is constantly speaking to you. Today, God's message is simple: listen closely. I am here. It's often said that faith means trusting in things we cannot see. But in practice, this can be one of the hardest challenges we face. When life doesn't go according to our plans, when obstacles appear out of nowhere, we start to question everything: our choices, our path, and sometimes, even our faith. But today, God's message to you is powerful. Trust in the plan. Even when you can't see the full picture, trust that there is a divine plan at work, and it is leading you to something greater than you can imagine. Let's think about it this way. Imagine standing in front of a huge, beautiful tapestry. From up close, it looks like a mess, threads of all colors tangled together. But if you step back, you start to see the picture forming, the beauty of the whole design. That's how life works. Right now, you might be too close to see the full masterpiece that God is weaving, but trust that it's there. God's message today is to release your need for control. Surrender the need to know everything, he says. I am working behind the scenes, and I see the bigger picture. Your job is not to figure out every detail, but to trust that each step is leading you to where you need to be. Let's talk about one of the most universal struggles: fear. We all feel it. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. But today, God's message is one of courage. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Fear is natural, but it's not meant to hold you back. It's meant to be overcome. Often, the very thing you are most afraid of is the thing that will set you free. Today, God is asking you to face your fears, not because the road will be easy, but because He has already paved the way for you. Think about this. Fear is like a fog. It clouds your vision and makes everything seem more difficult than it really is. But when you move forward despite that fear, you realize that the fog was never as thick as it seemed. God is reminding you that you don't have to fight your battles alone. His message today is this: I will never leave you. When you walk through the fire, I will be there. When you face the storm, I will be your shelter. The question is not whether fear will come. It will. The question is, will you let it stop you? God's message is clear. You are stronger than you know, because I am with you. In our fast-paced world, we often get caught up worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. But today, God's message is one of presence. The present moment is where I am. When you are fully present in this moment, you allow yourself to experience life as it truly is. The past is gone, the future is yet to come, but the present moment is where God speaks to your heart. He is asking you to slow down, to breathe, and to find peace in the here and now. Think about it. How often do we rush through life, missing the beauty of what's right in front of us? Today, God's message is a call to be still and know that I am God. In the quiet, in the stillness, His voice is clearest. Finally, God's message for you today is one of hope. I have plans for you, He says. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. It's easy to lose hope when things don't seem to be going our way. But God is reminding you that no matter how dark things may look, the dawn is coming. Hope is not wishful thinking. It is a promise from the divine. Hope is what keeps us moving forward, even when the path is unclear. God's message for you today is to hold on to hope, to trust that better days are ahead, even if you can't see them yet. Your story is not over. The best chapters are still to come. Whatever you are going through, know this: God's message for you is one of love, faith, and endless hope. You are not forgotten, and you are never alone. Trust in His timing, His plan, and His love for you. As you carry this message with you today, remember, you are guided, you are protected, and you are loved. Take time to reflect, trust in the divine plan, and know that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. If this message touched your heart today, consider sharing it with someone who might need it, and subscribe for more words of divine wisdom and guidance. Thank you for being here, and may you always feel God's presence in your life.